How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Homestead. They're getting us a fairly early start this morning. See how these chickens are doing. Got plenty of food. Almost 2 full pallets. Nice. And then we got a lot of crops to sell too. We can get some money off that going. Went over and checked the oat field. It's looking good. But I also noticed while I was there, the grass field is ready to cut. But first things first, I got a call from Braden I say last night, it was, late afternoon, I guess. And he said that he has horses now. So we're going to go over there and check them out. I've been thinking about this field right here with the soybeans and all, and I think if I can get the money together with selling produce, selling chicken eggs, whatever I can to get a planter, I think I want to do something different. I think I either want to do like corn or sunflowers or something like that. Just so it's something different. We'll have something else to add to our diet. Switch it up a little bit. Let's head over here. He also told me that he bought a horse. Like, this is his horse. He's not leasing space to anybody. He's wanting to train to barrel race. And I asked him about if he had built another building. He said, yeah, it was a training facility for the barrel racing horses. There it is. There's something right there. It looks new. Oh, that's nice. You got him a little yard set up here for training the barrel races. Don't look like he has any in there right now. I will tell you, this guy has some of the nicest horse stalls. Wow. Shut his doors back. There we go. But let's get over here. He said he did throw a bale of hay in each shed just to get them started before we got over here. Yeah, there they are. But anyway, he said he had bought a horse, wants to train it for barrel racing, and that I should be able to pick out which one it is. I don't know how. Okay, so he was unloading them here. Let's see. Let's get in here. Well, none of them are in their stalls. I have to go over to go out in the pasture. How am I supposed to be able to tell? Okay, so this one's Honey. He's a pinto. I can give him a clean. Now, I did say before, he does have somebody else that comes out here and does the training, riding, and then cleans them when they're done, but never hurts to have a little brush. This is Ivory, which I guess makes sense for a white gray horse. Who's this? He is a chestnut named Jack. Get you clean one time too. I'm not really seeing how any of this would have anything to do with me. There's his other car, but I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's in his... I think that bigger building he has up front he uses as an office, so he may be up there. Let's see. Daisy. There you go, give you a clean. Velocity. That must be one of his racing horses right there. We got 2 of these Palominos. Leonardo. Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with me either. Who's this guy? A Dunn. SANDMAN. Ha! Okay, so I told him that I had a YouTube channel I called Sandbox Hero, and I guess he named this one after me. Well, hello, Sandman. Alright, well, I'm going to have to tell him thanks for that one. His champion barrel racing horse is going to be named after me. But let's see what they need. So I do have their information here. So it looks like they could use some base food. They've got a lot of hay. Oh, and they do take straw. He must have brought some straw over because he hasn't got any from me. He ain't talked to me about that yet. But if he needs straw, I'll definitely sell him straw. It looks like he basically just threw one in each. And this one's a little lower because it's got more. So they need oats. Okay. Oats it is. I'm going to go get his JCB. Because he told me when I'm over here working on his horses that use all of his equipment. So, doing what he wants. Not just using his awesome new machinery just to be using his awesome new machinery. Yeah, he must be somewhere in his office right here. But I'm not going to bug him. He knows I'm coming this morning and told me where the keys and everything were. .2 hours. He hasn't done much with this thing. Let's get hooked up here. Let's get over here and get up under his fairly overpriced silo he has. Oats. I don't think we're going to need too much. We'll get that. Whatever we don't use, I can always just dump back in. Let's see, how are we getting in to give it to him? Well, since his car's in the way, guess I'm backing in. Get this door open. Might as well get this one open while I'm at it, because I'm going to have to go in this one too. Oh, he's got him a little manure heap, but he's got it hid over there. That's smart on his part, I guess. All these high-end horses and horse owners and everything around here, they don't want to see a manure heap. Oh, I can overload it here. Okay. Alright, let's check. Okay, so I got 3,500 in there. That one is completely topped out. Let's go over and get this other one. I hate to drive through his grass, but it's a little too tight. Yeah, no, I'm not going to make that. Let's see if it's got the same spot to dump on the outside of this door. If not, I'll have to go run and ask to borrow his keys to his truck so I can move it. Looks like I'm going to get his keys. Give me just 1 second, I'll be right back with you. Alright, that got it all done. Let me get these in here. And so after this, I will have to monitor how much hay they need and how much oats they need, and try to make sure I don't fill up too much of any one thing. Because right now, technically, it's not by much, but technically they have a little bit too much hay in there. And I'll also have to keep the straw up and everything. Yeah, I told him I love the name of his new horse. That's pretty wild that he named one after me. Never been called that before, but I think I like that name, Sandman. I'm okay with it. Alright, let's dump the rest of these oats back in the silo. Maybe we'll get his tractor and trailer put back away. I love his JCB. Love to have this on our farm. Maybe one day. Maybe we'll have to start raising show quality cows or chickens or something. There definitely seems to be money in show animals. Alright. That's all I got to do today with those nice buildings he got. The water's all plumbed in and everything for those. So I will catch you when we get back to our farm. Alright. Got hooked up to the trailer here. We are going to load up the produce and eggs in just a little bit. Like I said, to see if we can get enough to afford a planter. Says, right now I'm thinking sunflowers. But you know what? Been wanting to do this for a while. Won't take me just a second. I don't mind the grass, but these big bushes got to go. There we go. Eventually I'll get some more gravel over here. I'm gonna get this one right here, then I'll get the rest later on. Can't spend all day doing this. I actually have farm work today. There we go. We'll call that good enough for right now. Before I get into loading that up, I do want to go get the grass cut. That way it can be drying out, because we are in need of hay. Like I said, I might have put a little too much in the cow shed at the very beginning there. So we're a little low. I think we got 9 bales left, and if we need them, and if we want to supply any to Braden, we better get some more cut. So I'm going to head over to the grass field, and I'll catch you when we get there. Alright, here we are. Get hooked up to these. These mowers could use a bath, something serious. These grass stains. Look at that sea of oats. That's a pretty big field. I think that might rival some of Boyd's fields. Might just do it. Alright, let's get lined up and see what kind of yield we get off the new field. Alright, well, I'm gonna get this cut. You know what that means. First time lapse. I'll see you in a second. little strip we have here. I do believe this field yielded pretty good. These are some nice thick cuts of grass that's coming off of here. Quite impressed by it. It's pretty good, pretty good. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna let this dry out for a little while. I think I'm gonna take these mowers back over to the shop with me just to get them washed up a little bit. They're getting real rough looking. All right, here we go. Let's get this sprayed off. Yeah, these are rough looking. That kind of buildup might actually start to build up and get into the gears and the belts and everything, and actually hurt our equipment more than just looking bad. See if we can get this back one. I figured I'd have a problem with my hose reaching. See if I can reach the underside of this one. There we go. That should be everything. Good enough. All right. For now, we'll just get these taken off over here. I'm going to take them back over to the other side. I'm going to keep all the grass equipment over there with the grass. And I don't think I'll need it for as small a planter as we're going to be able to get, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put the front weight back on just in case. Actually, I can cut this off for now because we are going to go load up some produce and some eggs. Alright, let's get these loaded up. Alright, let's see if I can get this last crate of eggs on here. I'm not great at loading with the tractor, but I'm definitely better at that than I am this skid steer so far. But I'll get there. That's just one of the prices you have to pay when you put your chicken coop too close to your greenhouse, which is too close to the lake. So it is what it is. All right, we got a pretty good load on there. Let's see, another thing we need to do too is right here is these chickens are about ready to reproduce, so I think we need to sell off some of these. Let's do that right quick because I don't want to miss a reproduction because our pen is full. Forgot where the spot where I order them from is. There we go. So we are looking at the 7 months. These. Which ones was the ones that are about to reproduce? Those are. Yeah, 60 of them. Okay. So we're going to sell off 30. No, we're going to sell off 25 because we've got 25 chickens right here ready to reproduce. So let's sell those. And that cage will be back full next week. So an extra $500 there, not bad. It's a good start. Corn, lettuce, strawberries, and eggs I think are going to be our biggest profit makers. So let's see, eggs. We are looking at the port for eggs and strawberries. The farmer's market's paying just a little more. So let's see, we got potatoes, all close, corn. The restaurant's paying good on corn. I'm just going to have to pick one place. I can't empty them all off. I don't have a loader up here, so they may just all be going to the port because that's what was paying the best on the eggs. And I believe that's going to be our biggest money maker. So, that being said, anything on sale good? That is a big trailer. Or, not even a trailer, it's an auger wagon. We don't even have the horsepower to turn it anyway. 30 foot, that would be nice. But no, nothing we need. Oh, I went in here to look at planters. So looking at planters, the one I'm hoping for, this one will be the one I know we'll have enough to afford, but it's only 2.7. This is the one I'd like to have. It's 5.6. Requires 150 horsepower. Wow. So let's see if we can make $8,000. If not, we might come back and find something else to sell. Maybe a bale of silage or hay or something. Yeah, the idea here is, and I keep stopping, I know. We're in April. We could do sunflowers or corn. I think I'm going to do sunflowers. We'll be harvesting in November. We won't have much going on in November. And by then I can sell the soybeans. I believe, in June at top price. And then that money will go to pay for a corn and sunflower header for the combine. And then sunflowers we can take and dry them out and eat the seeds, or we could crush a few down and make us some sunflower oil. So there's a lot we can do with sunflowers too. Let's see what we can get. Strawberries sell so slow. Yeah, I think we'll get the 8,000. We haven't even sold the eggs yet, and we're getting close. Oh yeah, well over. Nice. This may be one of our best sell-offs ever. $8,500 plus a 725 environmental score. Not bad at all. 97. So that's a $10,000 payday. Just about. I will not complain about that one bit. Alright, so I'm going to go drop this trailer and truck off, and I'll get the tractor, and we'll come back up here and buy us a planter and some seed. So I'll catch you in just a second. Alright, let's get over here and talk to Norm. What's going on, Norm? See what you got. Let's see. Oh, we can't change the color. Oh well. We'll call it John Deere yellow, even though it looks orange here. Big bags. Let's get a bag of seed. Just one should be fine. Another thing I was thinking too, I got a little bit of money left over. Thinking about calling a guy out here. Maybe he can get out here this afternoon and putting the beehives in. He said he had a couple different sizes. I'm fixing to get on his website and see which ones I want. But yeah, it'd be nice to have some bees. Get some honey. Let's top this up. That held a pretty good bit. So we are going to go with sunflower. We could do corn, sunflower. We can plant soybean with this. Sugar beet or cotton. May end up doing sugar beet one day. Take that and cook it down and get the sugar out of it. And plus we'll have this honey too. That's natural sugar as well. Alright. Let's get over here and plant us some sunflowers. Then of course we'll fertilize and roll it. That barn's sitting over there. That's a postcard photo right there if I ever saw one. Alright, let's get it unfolded. Oh yeah, that's pretty wide. Not bad, not bad. I'm not sure. Alright, get it turned on. And let's plant some sunflower. There we go. All right, let's get in a time lapse, get this knocked out. Oh, look at that. Perfect size. Don't see that too much on our farm. I'll take it though. Yeah, this little planter, I like the width on it. You know, does the job quick, but I guess with it planting that wide of a surface, it took a little power. I know it said it wanted 150 and it didn't top this tractor out or anything, but it made it work for it. Alright, let's get this put away. And I'm going to throw some fertilizer on here. Might take a minute before I go out there, and I'm going to call this guy about the bees and see what he's got to offer. So I can put this planter right here in front of this cedar. All of our new purchases. Right there. There we go. Move this fertilizer spreader over. Alright, let me get connected up. I'm going to call this guy. See what he says. See what time he can get out here. And I'll get right back with you before we start fertilizing. Alright. I got everything worked out with him, and I believe I picked which one I wanted and all that. So let's get out here. I got the crop sensor turned on. This shouldn't take but a second. It's had me thinking now that we're doing sunflower instead of soybean. I'm 99.99% sure that bees will help sunflowers because they are definitely a flowering plant. So I might try to put the bees somewhere in between these two fields. Look at me not paying attention again. I think I missed a little bit right here at the beginning. Yep, There we go. But yeah, I was thinking I'd put them in between the two fields and get the yield boost off both of them. That would be good. But he should be out here in a little while. Doesn't look like sunflowers use much nitrogen, which is a good thing. The less I have to pay for. Make sure I get into the field real good. I don't want to throw any nitrogen in the creek, any fertilizer in there. Let's get this knocked out. Alright, just this last little piece in this corner here. That took no time at all on this little bitty field. Yeah, they got me thinking. I got this spot right here. I can set the bees here. They can help pollinate that, and maybe some of them get over to the sunflowers, be near the water source and all that. Sure, I won't make much honey the first little bit because I got to learn them. I don't know much about bees, but that's part of the guy I'm getting over here to help me out. He's going to help teach me. So all right, what's next? Either rolling this field, or I don't know if the hay is set long enough to ted it, but it should have. Not quite warm like it was last time we made hay, but we can go ahead and roll the field. That ain't no problem. Let's hop in this one and roll this field right quick. Yeah, it took forever to roll the oat field. That is a lot different beast than this one over here. Yeah, the CBT is doing pretty good for us, especially for the price we paid for it. I think it was a good investment. All right, let's get in it. Alright, but I got this knocked out. Yeah, I will say the reason I picked sunflowers over corn is, and Rebecca pointed it out when I was talking to her the other day, I have corn growing in the planter box over there, and also a field full of sunflowers would look cool. So there's that too. Looks like I may have missed a little bitty dot on the edge over here. I know it's just a little bitty dot, but I don't like missing little bitty dots. Let me see if I can find it. Got it. All right. Not bad. Got the field planted, fertilized, rolled. That one's ready to go. Got the grass cut. Believe we're going to have to ted it, row it, and bale it next time. This being one of the heavier months, I believe we're going to do 2 days this month. But we finally got to see some of Braden's horses, and he said, of course, that's not all he's bringing over. That was just the first ones he's got in so far. So there should be more coming. Yeah, I believe this is probably going to be pretty close to where I leave you, judging by how long everything is taking. Bigger fields make everything take longer. But I hope you all enjoyed it. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope to see you next time. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.